We got camera. We got gameplay. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's the second time that's happened. And now in like 45 streams, that's not bad. That's the second time that's happened where I heard the sound of like a USB device being plugged and unplugged. Like it went and then the camera froze. Not really sure what's up with that, but luckily I know from past experience how to immediately fix it. Unfortunately, it requires restarting the stream. Because the camera's actually fine. Like, if I open just the camera, it's fine. Okay. What was that thing we just got? Empowered Warmaster's Pride. Battle Cry. 20% chance on block. Bolden nearby allies with a mighty roar. Double damage plus 10% speed. It's cool. That's what I'm going for. That'd be really cool with a Soldier Necro build. Unfortunately, when I restarted the stream, it completely cleared out the chat, so I hope you guys are back online. Let me know if you can't hear me. He said, as he looked around nervously, not knowing. Not sure. Hey, I see Munkus. Okay, now we're officially online. We have Munkus. Alright, so on normal mode, we attack these guys. This time, should I help them? Or would that ruin my rep with the witches?
You strike me as a violent person, but I want you to know that despite any past transgressions...
Look at his stupid smile. Remain hostile. Alright, so the reason I did that is I think I might screw up my rep with the Coven, which has been building through one playthrough already, and I don't want to ruin it. That reminds me. I need to buy the plus 50% rep gain thing from the Coven. I can do that now. Well, you know what? If that's true, maybe I'll try it on the third playthrough. But I was scared. Why do you have a star, you liar? Gosh, my quests are going off the bottom of the screen. Where's the rep? Are you the rep?
See anything you like?
You're the rep.
See you around.
Hey. Alright. Mammoth Resistance is the only one I haven't bought yet. And we're not there yet for this playthrough. Cool beans. Muck broke. No, I didn't. Don't lie to me. Wait, why are you alive again? Dude, you said I broke Twitch. I thought that you couldn't see me again. Dude, that guy respawned when I left and came back. Like, look, there's his seller key on the ground again, and then I've got it in my bag.
I can't do that.
Dude, the other day, I was streaming for like 20 minutes, and then French Bread or whatever his name is joined in. He's like, hey dude, your mic is muted. And I was like, what? Are you for real? Hello? And everyone's like, oh, he's lying. And I was like, you shit. Like, freaking got my heart rate up with that lie. I was like, no, I was having such a good stream. Not as good as the coughing story. Which one was the coughing story? Oh, with the mute unmute? Oh my gosh. I've got this one story that my coworkers tell me it's the best story I'll ever tell. But LJ seems to think I should wait for a Friday night to tell it. I think we have a lot of lurkers in here right now because earlier we got that raid from that other is like the meme channel or something. It was like 17 people, and I was like, oh wow. But I never saw any of them talk. I've been trying to explain what Grim Dawn is and stuff in case any of them are interested, but I haven't seen any of them talk, so I'm not sure if it's all AFK people that just had the channel open. It's possible. Might have mad lurkers right now. Put those on YouTube and make commands for it. No, dude, if it keeps like either you guys or me talking in the stream, I'm happy to retell stories. Honestly, I get more paranoid that I'm boring somebody. Oh, I heard this before. This is a muck rerun. / unsubscribe. Honestly, I would have to so at this moment, I'm sure it involves chatbot, which I just recently got, but I do not know at this moment how to have it so where someone types in a command and something happens on the stream screen or audio plays. I would have to watch a quick tutorial on how to do that. Well, I meant earlier when I got hit with 17, Rased, because I never heard a word from any name that I didn't already know. Jakala Bone Singer. Jackalaka Bone Singer. Oh man, butchering a name reminds me of the the Naguyan story. Has anyone here not told that one? Because that's a gem and a half. Gotta have a got for that? A got? What's a got? Oh, you mean a bot. Gotta have a bot and make it a mod. Okay, I get it. I was like, what is this GOT that Game of Thrones? Like, no, that doesn't make sense.
That skill's not ready.
Does a bot take processing power from my computer? I'm just wondering because my CPU is on the high end right now for its what it can do. Because I wouldn't sacrifice stream quality by draining my CPU just to add like exclamation point flute story commands. It does, okay. So maybe in the future. Because that sounds like a very small for fun thing. Also, out of just for fun, because they're not really for anything, I quadrupled the passive gain of muckbucks today. Assuming I did it correctly, you guys should be getting 2 per 5 minutes instead of 1 per 10. Just to be able to play the games and stuff more. Oh, but yeah, the Naguyan story. I was in charge of like interviewing people for tech support at my current job a few years back, and a guy came in, and his name was, and last name was Nguyen, and apparently that's a common name pronounced Win that I had never come across in my life. So I was like, "Hey, Mr. Naguyan, how you doing?" And all my coworkers are like, "What the hell just came out of your face?" I was like, "What?" He's like, it's a win." I'm like, "What?" I look at him like he's fucking with me. I'm like, "What?" And he's like, it's pronounced win. I'm like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't know." And it's just like even my own coworkers are just like, "God, Michael, Jesus Christ." Oh my gosh, friggin' train to zone up here. That was a great choke point. That was a lot of stuff. Flaunting your points, Kimmer. Well, while I have some of my talkative usuals here, what are you guys' thoughts on like music on stream? Like people can spend the loyalty points on like a jukebox type thing, but make sure it plays not copyrighted music. Do you think that's worth the trouble? Oh my gosh! Ow! 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 Nemadia the Screecher. Ah. Oh my gosh! Yo, it's anti-muck. Oh my gosh, the charges. My version of Office. I like in-game music. I do too, usually. Most of my like playlists are just in-game music from games. What do you mean, my version of Office? Oh, you mean like the show The Office? Like everybody looking at me because I'm a dummy? In my head, I was briefly thinking Microsoft Office, and I was like, my version's the same as everybody else's. It's got this stupid paperclip and everything. Oh my god, dude, this is like the other day, Kemmer was talking to me, just one-on-one, and, oh, derp, I thought I was talking to Bakemono. Well, to everybody else here, Kemmer was like, what's one of your favorite franchises? And I was like, not getting the question. I was like, Coca-Cola? And he's like, video games, you dummy. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's like, games, books, shows, come on, stay with me. I'm just like, I like Coke. Alright. Sell, 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 sell. Ooh. Hang on to that. That's a maybe. Don't join him in vain. Dude, I was telling stream stories at work because a lot of my coworkers are close friends, and I was trying to tell them like what's been going on with the streaming and stuff because, you know, they know that I started this a month ago, and a lot of them have given me like pity subscriptions with their Amazon Prime and things like that. And I told them about the dono story, and when I got to the part about me saying Coca-Cola, one of my administrators was just laughing his ass off at my expense. He thought that was the best part of the story. So one thing I have to do for the Blue Yeti is make sure I have a mute button on it for times like now. So I'm not just like, hey guys, hope you enjoy the stream. Right in your ears. Alright, take the Ugdenbog fetish back to the coven. I honestly think there's two major factors that can lead to that. Is one, working in customer service for so many years, you know, you kind of, it's not that I don't care what other people think. I hope that they enjoy themselves here because this is important to me, but I don't give a bleep if they hate it, I guess. Like, I understand different people have different tastes. If someone joins and they're like, this isn't for me, and they leave, that's fine. So, I mean, part of it is just, like, not letting that affect you. I really have to turn off my caring when I'm at work. Especially on days like today when there's 584 missed voicemails. Because our stuff broke. And then the other thing I was going to say is because I was guild leading for, like, a decade. So I'm really used to having to talk and other people listen. What was I doing? I had a quest here. Bring Ulgrim's keepsake to the altar of Ratosh. Okay, I know where that is. Gather Ugden Bloom. Oh, I put all the Ugden Bloom in the bank. That's why I can't turn that in.
Got something
There we go. Let's see. I actually did not have a good understanding of the reality, but you see so many streams with no clue of how you should present yourself. Some of them even use their personal issues, mental issues, stuff like that. Try to get attention and milk viewers. That immediately makes me think of, there was a comedian who, and I, other than male, I can't remember his name. He tells these stories that it's like his girlfriend beating the shit out of him, something like that. And he's like, and I believe you should never hit a woman. until she's hit you at least 5 times. You know, stuff. He says stuff like that, but in all the stories, he's getting arrested, he's getting beat up and stuff like that. At the end of the show, you know, people are laughing and clapping and stuff like that, and he's like, you know, he's like, I believe you can make positive things out of negative life experiences. And he's like, but if you want me to be your therapist, please say it in a funny way. Like he's basically saying that he tells these terrible comedy stories, or he tells these terrible stories in a way that it's comedy to keep people entertained, and you know he makes a living off of it as well. But if you tell it as like a sob story, nobody's entertained. And I'm not saying no one should do that. I'm just saying if you want to do that, you know, a big audience isn't the venue for that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the words trying to come out of my face. What's that? Serrated spike and 5 scraps. Okay. Hey! My quest log isn't scrolling off the bottom of the screen anymore. Okay. Gotta go to the altar now. Well, I appreciate it, dude. It means a lot to me. You're one of the first connections that I feel like I made doing this. On that fateful day on Facebook. I saw I've been, for whatever it's worth, I've been like, you know, upvoting your posts in those streamer communities. I think this is the way to the altar of Ratosh. That's what I'm looking for right now. I was surprised at how long your list was. Because once again, I was like, man, he'll hang out with me for 3 hours, and he's apparently also supporting like 11 other people that he thought he liked the cut of their jib. I was like, he's got to have his stream hovering these people all day, every day if they stream as long as I do. Unless you got that Lurker TV set up for him.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, gotcha. Another thing that comes to mind on the like being comfortable thing is I'm kind of big on like put my foot in the other person's shoes kind of mindset. And I think about like when I think about doing something, I think about when I want to watch a streamer do that, then I'm like, that would make me really uncomfortable. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that. Or, man, it's been quiet a while. I should really talk. Because if I was in a stream and it was silent for 24 seconds, I'd be like, I'd be thinking about hitting the back button.
I can't do that yet.
Now, sometimes if I don't have people active in chat like right now, that leads to me talking about really dumb stuff. But usually try to keep it from getting too silent for too long. Ooh, potion. Potion. What? Oh, Uldna Emberclaw. Didn't realize we were fighting a name. That's why this hurt. Yeah, I've also, and this may sound terrible, it may not, I don't know, but up until I got to 50 followers, I was fine with doing follow for follow, which of course that doesn't grow your viewer base, that simply makes the follows number go up by 1 on 2 people, that's all it does. I could understand doing it to reach 50 because then you become an affiliate. But there's no objectives after 50 that are based on a number of followers. So I did it some from like 35 to 50 and then completely stopped. So, you know, sometimes you go into a stream and you see that it's like, Bob's stream, followers 50, following 300, or followers 300, following 300, and there's no viewers, you know, that kind of thing. And I always look at that kind of, like, does he just trade with 300 people and he doesn't actually have anybody watching, or she, whatever. Where are we? Desolate Waste. Hopefully we'll get more Chthonic Blood. So I don't want to be one of those peoples one of those people. I don't want to end up with a stream that has as many following as followers, just because I myself look at that kind of askance, you know? I think it looks funny. So at the end of every raid, and this is kind of compounding off of your advice, Bakamona, at the end of every raid, every stream, I raid someone else playing the same game right then. I try to not do the same person twice. Chat with them for like 5 minutes. If I really liked my time there, I'll hit the follow button. If I was just kind of like, okay, well, it was nice to meet that person, but I didn't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for it, then maybe I'll think about it for a while longer. Like, I've become more frugal with hitting that button. Again, this story kind of makes me sound like a bad guy, but it's kind of the mindset I've been in for the last week or so. Let me catch up on what you said. So communicate with her without checking. You should say so shout to for him. All right, basically like you. Okay. Well, I'm glad I've got one person that agrees with me. Oh, what's over here? Nethel the Bruiser. These guys remind me of that fight we did in Divinity Original Sin 2 with, there was like a whole bunch of demons and none of them had vowels in their names, which I thought added something to them. I thought that was cool. It's like, Nikdok. Oh. Oof, that cleave hurt. 2. Okay, your 2 has been received. Oh man, oh man, oh man, this is... the choke point's good for the summons, but I was caught in it too. What is shooting those red lasers? It kind of felt like I was fighting an ether crystal, but chthonic. Chthonic rift. You know what? We're gonna actually run around and clear out more of this before we go through that portal, because this place is like bukus of XP with a chance of blood. Scattered showers with a chance of damnation. Your purgatory forecast. Let's see. Whoa! $79 hype. All right. Where do we want to drop our points for now? The pets aren't really having trouble dying much right now, so I'm satisfied with Bonds of Bismuel where it is. My plus pet damage is over 500%, so 5% more to damage. Like, each point of manipulation would be a rather small point, actually, because it wouldn't actually be 5%. It would be far less than that, because if you're at 600%, you go to 605, the actual increase is, like, less than 1. It made sense to me, guys. I hope it made sense to you. Okay. For now, we'll just keep putting points into Call of the Grave, so make that cooldown even stronger. What is this? Exalted Stash. I will take that. Trickster's Exalted Belt of the Sea. Hollowed. Nice. I actually have a coworker at my office, and he works at a place kind of as a hobby because he makes very little money doing it. But when he's not at our tech support job, he does think like when people play like Super Smash Brothers on a stage, like at an event, he helps host those events. Like he goes to these things, does the setups, you know, he sets up the cables and stuff, helps set it up, you know, collect the money for the people that pay for it and stuff like that, and then he gets a very small cut of it. But yeah, you can tell. Oh, Blood of Chthon. Yes, he does it for the love of it. But yeah, he's given me a lot of advice on Twitch when I was starting it. Bone Harvest. I don't have enough buttons for Bone Harvest, man. So our 7-meter range. That's a short range. Slows their movement. I mean, that's cool. But he's giving me a lot of advice on it. And one thing that was interesting he told me is, they stream on Twitch these events, like, best in Eastern United States, Super Smash Bros. Champion, stuff like that. And they'll get like 10,000 people watching or 2,000 people watching, but it's for like an hour or two, and they stream like, 3 times, every weekend in August, and then very rarely outside of August is when they'll stream. So their channel, which has like 10,000 followers, is not a Twitch partner, and that blew my mind. Because that partner, one of the requirements is higher than 75 average viewers for a month, and despite the fact they get 2 to 10,000 viewers, it's during those, it's like 3 weekends, 1 month a year. So they've never actually hit partner with their tournament account. All right, you're telling me about Bone Harvest. Fatality, Terrify, bonus to all pets. What is the duration of this? 5-second duration. 3 seconds to go recharge, so you can keep it up permanently. That's a lot of points to get there, though. I mean, I would do like 1 point and then like a whole bunch of points there, I guess. The thing is I have no points or no equipment boosting my own damage. So my own damage is very small, even if I use a spell that fires direct damage. So it would be just for the utility, and I would have to remove another skill to do that. It's funny though, I told you guys about how when I became, was it the hardest thing to become a Twitch affiliate is the 3 or more average viewers, and like the first day I streamed, I got rated by like 35 people, and so my whole Twitch career, like 50% of it, I had 35 viewers, and it instantly checked that off, and it was supposed to be done over the course of a month, but apparently that's how the achievement checks it. So we were joking around about, like, what if you made a new Twitch account, and then at the end of one of your 10,000 people broadcasts, you hosted that account for just like a minute, like you just rated it? Would that account instantly get the hardest requirement for Twitch partner checked off? Now, of course, if no one's watching that account, that's useless, but it was a fun conversation.
I can't do that yet.
1 point each does wonders. Alright, I'll see about moving stuff around later. I might be able to just take the mana potion off my bar, because I, like, never have to use that, pretty much. Where? Okay, so we're still, like, going through the Void Tunnel to get to Malmeth. That's where we are right now. Missed a turn back there.
That skill's not ready.
It will be ready. Calm down. If not for the map, I would have missed this. Woo!
That skill's not ready.
Kimmer, I'm gonna have to change your name to, like, Necro Senpai. What are they shooting at? Whoa, he was on the ceiling. Oh, I remember you. I did not like you. Ah, fire everywhere. Just keep line of sighting him, boys. Just keep line of sighting him. This is working. We're gonna keep doing it. If it looks dumb but it works, it ain't dumb. Nice. Ah! Where did these come from? He summoned these with his dying breath. Look, there's one of those post-death volcanoes that wrecked me in that story the other day. All right, get the goodies. Yeah, that was really weird. I was like walking over here, like, oh, what's in this treasure chest? And then all my archers were going thunk, 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 and I was like, oh gosh, what's coming from above? I was the student, now I am the master. Oof. Oh my gosh. Those big winged guys have like really nasty AoE auras. Look at the health bars at the top left of the screen. Nasty. Oh, I remember this room. I know where we're at. Oh, Graham.
Is that your mother? An unfortunate accident. Ulgrim. Yes. Yes. I see.
Alright. Oh, a devotion leveled up. I didn't see it in time. One of my devotions just leveled up. Wasn't until that happened one day that I realized that turning in a quest gives devotion XP. Which is awesome, but I didn't realize it was happening. Chthonian Bloodkeeper. You're a big girl, ain't you? Muck, look, it's 2018. She's husky. God. So insensitive. Oh man. These little void Rylocks. They got a little bit of power to them. Thought they were just nothing. Stuff's all 84, 5 levels higher than me.
That skill's not ready.
Whew. Alright, we lost 3 bone boys, resummon them. Just keep hugging the right wall.
I can't do that.
Oh, Bakamoto, if you're still here, another little story. During one of my like end of stream raids where I raided someone, and every time I do it, I type something like, hey dude, just finished my stream. I was also doing Grim Dawn. Just want to spread the love around. How you doing? Something like that. And I typed out that message, and I had it ready to hit the enter key. And I raided his stream, and he didn't have alerts set up, so he didn't even know that I raided him. I was like, oh, I feel so cheated. I'm getting no credit for this. Sorry for you to go in alert mode, have an enjoyable stream. You will. Yeah, you got it, man. Thanks for coming. Food ration. And if you find a food ration in Purgatory, definitely safe to eat. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. That hurt. We lost Kyle! We haven't had that happen. We lost Fred! Lost 2 bone boys. Oh my goodness. Tony Rage! How's it going? Haven't seen your name in a while. Hope you're having a decent Monday. It is a Monday, it can only be so good, but I hope you're having an okay one.
Can't do that.
Flame Torrent level 22. 3 levels to go till that's capped out. It's freaking Balrogs.
That skill's not ready.
We are nearing the end of my RL stamina, but I am determined to get to the next save point, the next waypoint, before I close this. 'Cause otherwise I have to hack this path through the 9th ring of hell all over again.
That skill's not ready.
Chthonic Rift. Does this lead to outside or just another level? Oh, it leads to the outside, yes.
Good to see the sun again.
Yes, it is.
To the north.
Alright. Vengeance. It's a relic I don't have. Alright. Ah, ha, ha, ha. We are officially on the Malmoth mainland. We have taken the route through hell to get there. Okay, let's go back to Devil's Crossing. Good that we did not die in the Purgatory level, because we would have had to start the whole thing over. You can't town portal out in there or make any like respawn points or anything. Don't need that. That's really good. Requires level 82. I can't even use it for 3 levels. This is really good. I'm gonna gird my loins with that. That is nice. Put that all over my junk. I said junk. I didn't break Twitch terms of service. Sell. Freezing knife. Interesting for an assassin character. And here's the recipe that we got. You have learned how to craft vengeance. We have 2 blood of Cthulhu. Oh, we have 2 bloods. Can we craft that relic now? Was it haunt we needed? Oh shoot, what do we need? We need Ancestor and Scourge. Ancestor requires haunt. Good lord, haunt requires Glacier. Glacier requires a molten skin. Crafting. Alright. Glacier. Craft. Okay, we have a Glacier. Haunt. We need a Spectral Longsword. And we need to make Blight. Blight needed the 2 blood. So I think all we need is a Spectral Longsword, and we can make that incredible, like, endgame relic. Alright. I wonder how short a time I could get a Spectral Longsword in. Let me see. So we still got a lot of people here right now, so let's go a few minutes into overtime, friends. Let's go try to go to the Steps of Torment. I think that's where Spectral Longswords drop. and see if we can get one and make this god tier item before we step out. Oh, really? The steps in the... Well, this goes down here, too. This should be... I wasn't wrong, but I didn't know that that place had it as well. Come on, ghosts, give me your swords. Oh, behemoth. Oh. Skeletal gargantuan. This stuff's a few levels lower than me, but it doesn't feel like a cakewalk. All ghosts. Steps just has lots of ghosts. Yeah, I think there's like actually a ghost merchant in this place further down. So I think if I just head down, if I don't get it by the time I reach the merchant, I can just buy it. Tell you what though, my patience for video games has changed a lot since I first started. The first like major addiction game I got stuck on was EverQuest. At EverQuest, like you'd have a quest item and it was like, this monster spawns every 9 minutes. And it can be a placeholder monster like a rat, and then you kill it and then the timer starts, and then 9 minutes later, another rat or the named guy you need will spawn. And then the named guy will spawn like 10% of the time. And then if the name guy appears, he has like a 2% chance to drop this item that's one of the 20 things you need to make your epic weapon. And I remember just like sitting there listening to music and like killing the stupid fucking rat like every 9 minutes for just hours and hours and hours after school. Be like, I'm playing games. But now I don't know if I could go back to that. I've come too far. Oh, ow. Ow, 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 ow. A lot of loot on that guy, but not the ghostly stuff I needed. Polished emerald. Where did I... Wait. This is where I came in. I need to go back the other way. Got to circle around. Whoa! It's a Zerglin, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. But it shouldn't be out this far unless... Oh, shit. That is my favorite clip from StarCraft 1. That's a Zerglin, Lester. You ran over some poor feller's dog, Sarge. Yeah, they do. Like, I could definitely go back to playing an MMO in a semi-serious manner, but it has to be with people I enjoy playing with. You know, like, I enjoyed WoW Legion, very much so, but I didn't keep my account activated through all of WoW Legion. You know, the first year or two, and then I was like, I'm good. I feel like I have played everything I wanted to do in this. And although I love what they make, I will say that it feels like Blizzard takes too long to churn out new content for that game. Like you'll sit on the last raid of an expansion for like 2 years before the next expansion comes out. It always feels like a bit much.
Skill's not ready.
But that's just my opinion. And opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and they all stink. Alright, metal strongbox. Oh, that's not what we needed. I saw green. I got hyped. Alright, we got... Oh, ow! That guy just did like a multi-shot at me. I got hit with like 3 arrows. Ravenna cur! Ravenna cur, you are a cur! Spectral Arbalest. Wrong spectral weapon.
I can't.
Kyle is just running off, doing his own thing out there.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Could skip this stuff, but it's fun smashing through all these skeletons. Oh man. Maybe it wasn't the Arcovian Undercity. What the heck place was I thinking of that has the place that's like the Arcovian Undercity, but there's the skeleton key thing at the bottom. That's where I thought I was.
That skill's
You know what? I had a recipe that required this guy's tainted soul, which I'm guessing only drops from him. Oh. Nah, he didn't drop it. Oh, he did! Right there! Kilrian shot. Oh no, it's partial component 1 of 4. You have to kill this exact guy 4 times to get that thing made? Dang! Empowered Razorback Spine Mantle.
I can't do that yet.
Alright. Alright, well. This will be our #1 priority for the next one. Finish the God Mode Relic and push the Crucible a little bit further. So let me clean this stuff up. And don't need that. Don't need that. No. That was really good, but I'm going to pass on that one. And don't need that. Put all this stuff away. I wonder if I already have any pieces of Kilrian's Shattered Soul that I've just looted because of the color of the item when I wasn't really looking for it. Alright. Alphabetize. So glad it's alphabetized. I think it was the white color. H-I-J-K. Don't know when I put that in the bank. Or that. It was Kilrit. 3 of 4. Okay, not as bad as I thought. I only need 1 more, and I can make that crazy good belt that I saw earlier. Alright, groovy. Saw these 2, and we'll start here tomorrow. So that's going to wrap things up for the night. Thank you all for joining. I see we got a lot of lurkers in here, so just in case any of you are new to the channel, I stream every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Haven't missed a stream in like 40 days and counting. Usually do RPG content, ARPGs, MMORPGs, regular RPGs with actual role-playing games. If you have Amazon Prime, do remember you can subscribe for free, or if you want a notification, just hit that follow button and it'll let you know when I am coming online. At the end of the stream, I always raid somebody else playing the same game just to spread the viewers around, spread the love around, see if they're interesting or maybe they're not. We'll find out. So if you choose to hang out in the chat for a few minutes here, the stream will bounce over to one such viewer now. And thank you guys for joining me. See you tomorrow.